How's it going, everybody? It's Stas here. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well out there. So we're going to break down SOFI in this one and go over some news that we just got that Anthony Noto, the CEO of SOFI, just bought more stock. So we're going to break that down in this video along with the charts of SOFI, what I'm looking to do, and later in the video we'll break down the indexes and maybe some other stocks that I'm looking at. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and check out my Patreon if you guys want to be a part of the Discord, see my charts and ideas throughout the week, and most importantly, if you want to track my Patreon portfolio, which I'm posting buys every single week. We're building that out with $100 per week, guys, and we're crushing it. So check it out, link down below, or go to the QR code right here, or just simply type in stasurfs.com/Patreon. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Got the coffee, got the smoothie on deck, and let's dive right into it. So check it out. It's currently about noon on the East Coast, and we have all the indexes looking pretty good. The Russell's up 0.9%. NASDAQ's up 1.1%, Dow's up about 0.25%, and we have the S&P 500 up 0.7% as the VIX is down over 5%. And by the way, the VIX, you guys probably know, is trading at a pretty low level at about 12 points, which we actually hit 1150, a couple days ago, and that was the low on this 4-hour chart. And I think the all-time low on the VIX is like 8 points. Where was that? Yeah, 850 back in 2017. So needless to say, guys, looking at this chart, volatility is at a very low point, historically speaking. I mean, look, every time the VIX has come down to this 8, 10, 12 point mark, we have seen a spike in the VIX. So keep that in mind. We're not going to get too deep down that rabbit hole in this video. But yeah, we're looking pretty green today, guys. SOFI is also looking good. The VIX is down. Pretty good way to end off the week as we're heading into the holiday weekend where Monday the markets are closed. If you guys didn't know, yeah, markets are closed on Monday. So SOFI is currently up around 2%. We're at about $6.95, a hair under $7 per share. And the descending triangle we talked about yesterday is still intact, right? We're not really showing any signs of crazy movement here, although we are seeing support at about $6.80 to $7 per share. Buyers are coming in there, which is a good sign. And you want to know a buyer that came in there, guys? His name is Anthony Noto, the CEO of the company, which if I pull up this SEC document, we can dive deeper into it so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. So bear with me. I'll pop my big old head down here to the right, and we can dive deeper into what's going on right now with Anthony Noto. So if I zoom in a little bit, come on, there we go. Bear with me here, guys. You can see here the important stuff we got to look at, not all this other mumbo jumbo at the top. Doesn't really matter. What you want to see here, guys, is this right here. On the 23rd of May, which was yesterday, we got Anthony Noto buying 28,900 shares at $6.91. You guys can see right here, which is a great sign. You always want to see the CEO buying stock when the stock's undervalued. That's a very good sign, which, if you guys didn't know my opinion, I think the stock's undervalued personally. And full disclosure, I am long SOFI. So he bought 28,900 shares at $6.91. That's roughly a $200,000 buy, which I think he bought the same amount of shares about 2-3 weeks ago, 28,900. I think in the sevens, wherever that was, I forget. But he's continuously buying, guys, and now he owns 8,062,000 shares roughly of SOFI stock, which if I do the math very quickly on that, I'm popping my calculator up, guys. Bear with me. So let's say he owns 8 million shares, right? 8 million, let me make sure this is right, times 7. That's what, 56 million dollars worth of stock, roughly. If the stock's at $7 and we multiply that by 8 million shares. So he owns a lot of stock. He's not selling. He's buying. That's a very good sign. Now, if Noto was selling a bunch of shares, cashing out, I'd be a bit nervous about that. But he's buying more. He's adding and he owns about $55 million worth of stock, right? So what do you guys think about that? Does that reassure you as a SoFi investor? It sure does for me. I mean, I like seeing the CEO having a significant, stake in the company, and of course, him or her continue buying the shares. That's a very good sign, in my opinion. So coming back over here to the charts, we can see again that the descending triangle is still intact, which we're far away. Well, maybe not far away from breaking out, but we're a ways away from getting that full-on breakout. It seems like every time SoFi has tried in the short term, it's gotten rejected, right? If we zoom in a bit on the charts here, we can see back in the end of April, early May, we tried breaking out. We failed at about 8:30, 8:50, right in that ballpark. We tried as well about a week, 10 days ago. We failed. And, well, now we're holding above $7 and trying to maybe start and spark that rally, back to the mid-sevens again for a potential breakout. And I'm telling you guys, once we do get this breakout, it's only a matter of time, in my opinion. Of course, trade at your own risk. But if we do get this pop above this, wedge or descending triangle, rather, if we start breaking out of 750, 775, and we really start building momentum above $8 per share, SoFi at that point could fly. It could fly. But who knows, man? Like I've said, I think the stock's artificially, held down. It could be, a while before we get a pop. I don't know. But for now, like I've said, I'm viewing this as an accumulation phase for me personally, so I'm continuing to buy stock. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And again, like I said in the intro of this video, all the indexes are looking juicy today. We have the Russell up 1%, same with the NASDAQ, S&P's up 0.75%, Dow's up 0.25%, and we have a lot of movement in certain stocks. Coinbase is starting to break out. You guys can see here we have a clear, push over the moving averages right now, and we're not seeing the crazy leg up yet, which means this could be early. We could be catching this early in the breakout potentially here. So Coinbase is up 7%. We're slowly breaking out of this channel. We're above the moving averages. That's good news. We have Enphase also making a move today, which looks really good on the charts here, guys. Up 7% at $126 per share. And now we're above the moving averages, and we're starting to break out of the wedge here on the 4-hour chart, which I'm loving. Let me see what else here is moving today, guys. Looks like AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, is making a move, which is looking pretty good, up 3.6%. Looks like we have a golden cross, and we are seeing buyers coming in above the moving averages here, which is a great sign overall. As we did get a bit of a sell-off yesterday, more than just a bit of a sell-off. Geez, guys, AMD got hit pretty aggressively from 173 down to 158 intraday yesterday. We're talking about an 8.5% drop, almost 9%. So now we're recovering. Buyers are coming in. I'm loving that here on AMD. So let's see if that trend continues. We're looking pretty good here on the charts. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I don't want to drag the video on too long. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and follow along for more content. And don't forget to check out the Patreon if you guys want to see me build out my private portfolio, be a part of the Discord, see my ideas and charts throughout the week. All of that's down below. Check out the QR code right here or go to stocksurfs.com/Patreon. I'll see you all on the inside. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.